Chapter 1. The Illusion of Separation. Remember that moment when you sensed something before it even happened? A flicker in your awareness, a feeling in your chest, a whisper of knowing that arrived before reason. You might have called it instinct, coincidence, intuition. But it was something more. It was your energy field responding, translating the unseen into sensation. We all have this power, but few of us ever truly understand it until now. You've been taught to trust only what you can see, measure, or touch, to believe that the invisible is unreal. Yet everything that exists, sound, light, thought, emotion, began first as vibration. The physical world is not solid, it's rhythmic. Everything moves, hums, oscillates. And so do you. Your energy field is the foundation of your existence. It influences every aspect of your life, from the clarity of your thoughts to the strength of your immune system. It's the invisible thread weaving through your mind, your emotions, your physical body, and your soul. It connects you to the larger field, the universal matrix that holds galaxies, memories, and possibilities. Yet most of us drift through life disconnected from it. We feel separate, isolated inside our own heads, believing we are independent fragments moving through an indifferent world. That is the illusion. You are not a fragment. You are frequency. You are part of an infinite wave of intelligence expressing itself through form. When you forget that, the field around you begins to collapse. It shrinks. It dulls. Life starts to feel heavy, as if you're walking through thick air. That heaviness is not life resisting you. It's you resisting life. When you fight the current, you lose access to the flow. But when you realign with it, when you remember that everything is connected, you awaken the power to influence the field itself. Imagine your energy as a luminous current flowing through and around you, extending several feet beyond your skin. When you think a thought, it sends ripples through this field. When you feel joy, it expands, bright, golden, radiant. When you feel fear or anger, it contracts, dense, shadowed, turbulent. Every emotion sculpts the vibration you emit. Every belief becomes frequency. This is not a metaphor. It's physics. Your body generates measurable electromagnetic waves, and your heart's field extends far beyond your physical body. What mystics called aura, science now calls biofield. You are literally radiating energy, moment by moment, shaping how reality meets you. So pause, take a breath, inhale slowly through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Feel that gentle hum beneath your skin. That is life force, prana, chi, energy, whatever name you give it. It is you. With each breath, you draw from the infinite field around you. With each thought, you direct its flow. What if your energy field isn't reacting to life, but life is reacting to your energy field? What if every encounter, every coincidence, every challenge is your frequency reflecting itself back to you? The world is not happening to you. It's resonating with you. And so the first step in your awakening is remembering you are not separate. You never were. The illusion is division. The truth is connection. You are the wave and the ocean, the signal and the receiver. Your awareness is the switch that turns the current back on. So as you listen, let this awareness settle in. You are energy, moving, pulsing, alive. You are the field in human form. And when you return to that knowing, life begins to move differently, with coherence, clarity, and quiet power. Remember that moment when you sensed something before it even happened. That was not chance. That was alignment. That was you, remembering the truth. Chapter 2. The Science of the Invisible. Everything you are, everything you feel, think, and become is energy in motion. It's not a metaphor, not wishful thinking, not mysticism dressed as science. It's reality. You live inside a field of frequencies, constantly exchanging information with everything around you. Science calls it the electromagnetic field. Mystics call it the aura. It doesn't matter which name you use, both describe the same truth. You're not just a physical body made of matter. You are a vibrating system of light and charge, a living resonance. Remember that moment when you sensed something before it even happened, as if you had access to a hidden magical force? That's your energy field at work. It's reading signals long before the conscious mind can process them. Your energy field extends several feet beyond your body, forming a subtle, multi-layered cocoon of frequency. It mirrors your inner world, your emotions, your thoughts, your level of coherence. Imagine standing in sunlight, the warmth you feel on your skin. That's not the light touching you. It's energy interacting with energy. Now imagine your field as that same light, radiating outward, constantly shaping how life meets you. Every time you enter a room, your energy arrives first. People sense it before you speak. Animals respond to it. The world bends subtly around it. This isn't New Age speculation. It's measurable. The human heart produces the strongest electromagnetic field in the body. Your brain generates waves that extend beyond your skull. Every cell emits photons of light, biophotons, flickers of communication linking your entire system into one coherent network. You are a living transmitter and receiver of information, continuously broadcasting your inner state. Your energy field is the foundation of your existence. It influences your immune system, your emotional balance, your creative flow, even the way people perceive you. When it's clear and strong, life feels smooth, coincidences unfold, clarity deepens, intuition sharpens. When it's distorted or weakened, you feel drained, foggy, disconnected. It's not punishment. It's physics. The human energy field is composed of 7 main layers, each aligned with a chakra, each pulsing at its own frequency. The etheric layer anchors your physical vitality. The emotional layer holds your feelings and desires. The mental layer shapes your beliefs. The astral layer governs love and connection. The template layer defines your individuality. The celestial layer bridges intuition and divine insight. And the causal layer holds the imprint of your soul's journey. Each layer communicates with the others, forming a dynamic system of vibration and light. When you're balanced, these layers resonate together like the strings of a perfectly tuned instrument. When you're out of balance, one note falls flat, and the entire song of your life changes. Your outer experiences always reflect your inner vibration. So, breathe again. Inhale through your nose, slow and deep. Exhale through your mouth, soft and steady. With every breath, your field expands, brightens, realigns. You are tuning your instrument. You are rejoining the symphony of the field. Imagine if you could harness this energy, directing it to create the life you desire. You can. It begins with awareness, the ability to sense, feel, and influence your own vibration. Meditation sharpens it. Stillness amplifies it. Intention directs it. This is where science and spirit converge. Energy follows focus. Attention shapes vibration. Your awareness literally organizes the field. So the next time you walk into a space, pause and feel the invisible hum around you. It's not empty. It's alive, filled with your own signature frequency. And as you begin to understand it, you'll realize you've never been powerless. You've simply been unplugged from the current that connects everything. Reconnect now. Breathe into your field. Feel its quiet pulse returning. That's the language of energy, the science of the invisible. And it has always been speaking through you. Chapter 3. Clearing the blockages. You are energy in motion. But even the most powerful current can be blocked. Just like a river clogs with fallen branches, your energy flow can slow, twist, or even stop. And when it does, life feels heavy, repetitive, draining. You start to wonder why you're stuck, unaware that the obstacle isn't out there. It's within the field itself. Remember that moment when you sensed something before it even happened? As if you had access to a hidden magical force? That's your energy field, open, fluid, aware. But when blockages form, that sensitivity fades. The whispers go silent. The current dims. So what creates these blockages? Emotions left unexpressed. Thoughts left unchecked. Every grudge, every worry, every self-doubt becomes energetic debris. They accumulate slowly. One disappointment here, one fear there, until the flow of life feels constricted. It's like trying to swim against your own current. Stress, resentment, guilt, these emotions have weight. They lower your frequency, compressing your field. When you carry them long enough, they harden into patterns. Physical fatigue, emotional numbness, creative stagnation, all reflections of the same energetic truth. But the good news, every blockage can be cleared. The field never holds a grudge. It simply waits for your awareness to return. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath, slow, deliberate. Inhale light, exhale density. Feel your awareness travel through your body like a wave of soft electricity. Notice where it stops, where it tightens, where it hesitates. That's the field showing you exactly where the energy has pooled. You don't need to fight it, only observe it. Energy flows where attention goes. So bring your attention to the area that feels constricted. Breathe into it. Visualize that space softening, opening. See it releasing, not violently, but gracefully. Like ice melting under sunlight. Imagine your energy field as a luminous river, flowing freely from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. When you allow awareness to move through you, that river begins to clear itself. Every exhale is a release. Every inhale, a renewal. The truth is, your blockages aren't enemies. They're signals. They point to the places that need light, compassion, and rest. Your field is intelligent. It remembers every experience, but it also knows how to heal. When you align with it consciously, you activate that self-correction mechanism. Ancient practices understood this long before science caught up. Yoga, breathwork, meditation. They were never just physical disciplines. They are methods for restoring energetic coherence. When you stretch, breathe, or still the mind, you're not just calming the body, you're decluttering the field. Now, breathe again, deeper this time. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Imagine light entering with every inhale, bright, fluid, intelligent. And with every exhale, the residue of old emotions leaving your system. The light replaces the shadow. the river clears itself. Imagine if you could harness this energy, directing it to create the life you desire. You can, but not until you clear what blocks it. Manifestation isn't about forcing outcomes. It's about restoring flow. When your energy moves freely, your intuition sharpens, your vitality returns, your outer world begins to reflect your inner order. Synchronicities appear where struggle once existed. Opportunities arise where stagnation used to live. The field starts responding again. So the next time you feel stuck, don't push harder. Pause. Go inward. Locate the knot. Breathe until it loosens. Healing isn't about fixing. It's about unblocking. As you clear your field, you'll feel lighter, physically, emotionally, spiritually. You'll notice space, real, quiet space, where there used to be noise. And in that silence, something miraculous happens. Your natural rhythm returns. Your energy becomes whole again. The field was never broken. It was only waiting for you to remember how to flow. Chapter 4. The Quantum Connection. Everything you think, everything you feel, is not just contained within you. It radiates. Your thoughts are not private echoes inside your mind. They are vibrations rippling into the quantum field. Your emotions are not random waves of chemistry. They are frequencies that magnetize experience. Remember that moment when you sensed something before it even happened, as if you had access to a hidden magical force. That wasn't luck. That was resonance. You were aligned with the field, coherent, awake, attuned. Quantum physics and spiritual philosophy meet here, where the invisible and the measurable finally speak the same language. Science tells us the universe is energy, probability, vibration, a vast sea of potential waiting to take form. Consciousness, then, is the sculptor. It's your awareness that gives the wave its shape. Your observation, your focus, turns potential into experience. The mystics always knew this. They said, as within, so without. Modern physics says, the observer changes the observed. Different words, same truth. Every thought emits a frequency. Every emotion carries charge. When you think fear, you narrow your field. When you think gratitude, it expands. This is not philosophy. It's vibration management. Imagine your consciousness as a tuning fork, vibrating in an ocean of possibility. If you strike the fork with anger, you call back chaos. If you strike it with love, you call back harmony. Whatever frequency you emit, the field mirrors it. Like attracts like, not as moral law, but as energetic correspondence. Your mind is the transmitter. Your heart is the amplifier. Your field is the medium that delivers the signal. When your thoughts, emotions, and actions align, your frequency becomes clear. A strong, consistent broadcast. That's when the coincidences begin. That's when life starts answering back. The person you needed to meet crosses your path. The opportunity you imagined suddenly appears. You call it luck. The field calls it coherence. Energy flows where attention goes. So where has your attention been? On the obstacle or the possibility? On the lack or the abundance? Every moment you focus, you feed a frequency. You are the cause, not the consequence. Take a slow, deep breath. Feel the vibration beneath your ribs, the pulse that syncs with everything that exists. That rhythm is not separate from the stars. It's the same universal beat playing through a different instrument. When you become still, you can feel it again. That is the quantum connection. The moment you realize your thoughts are waves shaping matter, your emotions are tones tuning the field. Imagine if you could harness this energy, directing it to create the life you desire. What if alignment isn't about control, but coherence? What if manifestation is simply the art of staying in tune? You are not sending wishes into the universe. You are adjusting frequency. You are not begging reality to change. You are commanding resonance through awareness. The universe does not hear your words. It feels your vibration. So hold the frequency of what you want as if it already exists. Because in the quantum field, it already does. The moment you match that vibration, it must reveal itself in your world. That is not magic. That is alignment. It's the meeting point of physics and consciousness, energy and creation. Remember that moment when you sensed something before it even happened? That was coherence, your signal matching the rhythm of reality. And when that happens, the invisible becomes visible, effortlessly. This is the quantum truth. You are both the observer and the observed, the dreamer and the dream, the wave and the one who gives it form. You are not living inside the universe. The universe is living through you. Chapter 5. The Awakening. Close your eyes. Take a slow breath in. And as you exhale, imagine the air itself shimmering with light, wrapping around you, within you, beyond you. This is your energy field, alive, intelligent, infinite. It listens. It responds. It remembers. You are standing at the threshold of awareness, where the invisible becomes visible and the ordinary dissolves into the extraordinary. This is the moment you awaken to what you've always been. Remember that moment when you sensed something before it even happened, as if you had access to a hidden magical force. That was your true self. The one that sees beyond time, beyond space, beyond fear. That self is not emerging. It has always been here. You're only now remembering how to feel it. For so long, you've believed the lie of limitation. You've been told to chase power outside yourself, in achievement, in control, in approval. But real power has never lived in the outer world. It hums quietly inside you, waiting for your attention to turn inward. Every breath you take is a dialogue with the field. Every thought sends a signal. Every emotion sends a wave. When you breathe with awareness, you begin to reprogram the energy that shapes your reality. Inhale, expansion. Exhale, release. Inhale, clarity. Exhale, resistance. This rhythm is not random. It's the blueprint of creation itself. You are not here to fight the current. You are here to remember you are the current. Every cell in your body, every photon in your field, vibrates with the intelligence of the universe. You are not a spark torn from the flame. You are the flame, taking human form. Imagine your field expanding, wide, luminous, radiant. Each layer of your energy system aligning like concentric spheres of light. The root steady and grounded. The sacral alive and creative. The solar plexus strong and confident. The heart open, pulsing with compassion. The throat clear, truthful, free. The third eye awake and perceiving. The crown illuminated, connected to the infinite. This is coherence. This is alignment. This is you, fully tuned to the frequency of your highest self. And from this place, life begins to mirror your inner light. Opportunities unfold naturally. Healing accelerates. Synchronicities become daily companions. You don't have to chase, you attract. You don't have to struggle, you allow. You don't have to seek, you remember. When you operate from coherence, the field bends toward harmony. The more love you emit, the more reality vibrates to meet it. The more gratitude you feel, the more abundance flows to you. Not as a reward, but as reflection. This energy field is the foundation of your existence. It influences every aspect of your life, your thoughts, your emotions, your well-being. It is the invisible thread weaving through everything you experience. And now, you are finally learning to weave with it. Consciously, creatively, lovingly. So as you breathe, let this truth settle deep into your awareness. You are energy. You are vibration. You are the field in motion. Your awakening isn't something that will happen one day. It's happening now, with every breath, every thought, every realization that you are not separate from the whole. You are the whole, remembering itself through you. So open your eyes, softly. Look around you. The world hasn't changed. Your vision has. Everything is more alive, more connected, more luminous. Because now, you are. This is your awakening. The moment where remembering becomes reality. The moment where the invisible becomes you. And so it is.